established the relationship of words to life when we discussed emotional abuse. The state of our living is determined by the words spoken and heard. With the right words, we're encouraged and we are lifted, and the wrong words shatter and destroy even most of the time. The power of any form of abuse, whether physical or emotional, is silence. To get your life back on track and to live and be free from the bondage of abuse, you need to speak out, break the silence and the secrecy around abuse by speaking out. Today, we have two distinguished guests in the house. They'll be sharing with us how they were able to speak out of abuse and speak in to life. I have with me on my left Tian, who will be sharing her experience from the angle of the singles in abuse relationship, and on my right, Mrs. Roy, who will be sharing from the perspective of the married. I welcome you as you share with us today. I start with Tian.
Oh, good day, everybody. My name is Tiana. I was abused for almost 2 years as an undergraduate. First, I thought it was real love, a true love. But then, because I was blindly in love with the guy, I didn't know I was abused. But I realized that I was abused. Then, when I tried to get to the red signals, which I ignored earlier, and then I noticed he tried to isolate me like almost all the time from my friends, both male and females. He doesn't like me to speak with my family most of the time, and anytime I do that, he loves me to put the phone on loudspeaker. He loves to see me crying almost every day, and each time that I used to make him to feel like a man, then he used to be happy anytime he sees me crying. He never, like, he loves to put blame on me most of the time, and that makes me to feel less like a woman, and it affected me emotionally a lot, and that's my emotional imbalance. And he abused me verbally, and that one is greatly affected me, because he talked down on me most of the time, and it leads to me like I lost my self-worth as a woman, and then to physical abuse. Coping with the abuse relationship wasn't an easy one because it affected me badly, both spiritually, emotionally, mentally, intellectually, and mostly academically. Because I have to pursue partner because I have to left behind my academics then pursuing. I have breaking loose from the abuse to wasn't an easy one, but at least with the grace of God. First thing I did is I realized my worth, my self-worth as a woman. Then I know I wasn't destined to settle for less. Then after realizing that, I believe I'm meant to live a happy life and build a happy home. So from there, the next step I took is pursuing my goal, my dream. Every hour, every day, I make sure I get busy with my dream and my goals. Then I developed the habit of reading a lot, reading books, and I get mentors to mentor me, which they help me both spiritually, academically, and emotionally.
Yes, your advice for people who are in abusive relationship. What will you be saying to people who are in abusive relationship?
Okay, my advice for people in abusive relationship. First thing to do is to realize your self-worth. And don't ever settle for less. Because actually my mentality then, what it felt me with them was like, even though if you love me, you cannot see someone better than me. So I have that kind of mentality that, oh, just let me manage him, just let me do with him, just let me survive. Like, even though if I might not see someone better than me, I might meet another one, even worse than him. But when I realized myself that even if I can work on my dream, on my goals, I will see someone better that at least that deserve me, not that kind of man. So my advice for you, first thing is what? Just realize yourself what. Then never leave your goal, your purpose in pursuit of a partner. That's the greatest mistake I made and time I wasted. Because I left my academics, I left my academics in pursuit of to please a man, and that was my mistake. And my advice for my fellow ladies, never leave your purpose because of a partner.
Thank you for sharing. Yes, my viewers, we're speaking to Mrs. Roy, who will also, like I said earlier, be sharing our experience from the perspective of the married. You are welcome, ma'am.
It all started when my husband wanted to go for another wife. So I was caged, fenced everywhere. So even he has to go spiritually, so that I will not even know what is happening. Right from the beginning, he was a real lover. But I never believed he could go to that length. So anytime when I'm driving, he just say, don't go to that side, don't go to that side. Not knowing that that was the place he rented an apartment for the lady. So later, one of the boys later told me that, Auntie, do this is what is really happening. My business was trapped, was down, everything was down. My memory wasn't run as before. So all I had to do, even when he's coming, to talk to my neighbor is another talk of war. So I've been praying, Lord, deliver me, how can I go out of this? So for time, especially my children, he denied us for their education. And I've been jobless then. My business, everything, I couldn't go, it has gone spiritual. So I have to be pursuing how my children will go on with their education. Later, even the true sex, anytime you want to have sex with me, this is a man we slept together, we sleep together. In the morning when I say good morning, he will never answer. And if I deny him of sex, I think it's another talk of me. When I go for counseling in the church, as a righteous woman, they'll say, always obey what is anything we say. So I had to continue like that. During the North crisis, my certificate, everything is gone. So through that, he knew that without certificate, I could not go to anywhere. But as a woman, I don't need to fornicate around. I don't need to do all sorts of nonsense things as a woman of God. I had to, even if I don't have anything giving my children, I will go for dirty job. Go to houses. Can I flush your gutter? Can I clean your house? At the end of the day, my children will solve. That's how I continue. But one day I was in the church. I went for a deliverance. Somebody just called me. Woman, keep praying. Your husband spiritualist called me that he has gone to an event. Even when I'm out of the house to go to church, he will bring his spiritualist home to do all sorts of incantations, like that. But with the special grace of God, this didn't trap me. I didn't even know. I didn't even feel anything. Only even while in the salon to make my bed, immediately I heard that this man is around. I will leave the bed, run to the house again. There was a day he beat. Anytime he wants to beat me, he always target my eyes. that if it's because you are well looking, that's why you are going out. So he wanted to damage me and hurt me. And thank God for my life. Here I am today. Here I am today. I try all my best for my children, faith for my children, and with the special grace of God. Me that have been crying all around, begging all around, God really fought for me, and the battle is over. He left the house. He knows that I'm jobless. When he's going out, he will leave. I don't know. Then, when it started, 500 naira for the whole week. No food stop, nothing. Immediately he's out, I will struggle again. Go for my dirty job. That how can my children live? The one in the body now, I will go. He didn't even allow me to go. The one in while that one is in higher institution. If it's spaghetti I have for the day, I run to the park. You know, if I give the driver has to take money. Like what I used to do is that I'll beg the passenger, please, this one spaghetti, let me give it to my daughter. And I'll slot a recharge card beside the spaghetti. So that even if it's 100 naira, I'll put that, okay, when you collect this thing, the 100 naira there, you use it to transport yourself back to your hostel. That's how I've been loving on it. With the special grace of God, I am now laughing. God really fought for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ma, for sharing that. I know the memories is still very much evident. It's quite emotional, but we thank God that you survived it. So I would like to ask, Ma, what is your advice briefly to people who are in abusive marriages?
During my speech, what I do, don't keep whatever you are passing through, don't keep it within you. I do share my grief with others. Some say, at times they'll say, are you a fool? Are you this? Are you that? But why I'm telling people that this man could go to any length. He could kill. And what I was thinking then, that if I didn't tell anybody, if this man should kill me inside the house, nobody will know. So I advise others, just pray and act focused. Concentrate on your children, and God will use those children as your rewards.
So we have had it. Thank you very much once again for sharing your experience. I know that when you were going through all of this, it's not something that is easy. But the most important thing, like we are doing right now, is to speak out. The power of any form of abuse is in silence. Once the silence is broken, then the bondage and the power of the abuse is also broken. So we want to say a very big thank you to you, Tian, and also to Mrs. Roy for coming and for sharing your experience with us. Because that is it. A lot of people don't want to share. But it is important that we share. It is in sharing that we get solution. To you, who is watching and listening to me, you don't have to suffer in silence. Don't bear all the pain and all the heat alone at the detriment of your physical, spiritual, psychological, social, mental, and emotional health. Share your burden, first and foremost, with the burden bearer, like you have heard, from our distinguished guests. As recorded in Matthew 11:28, Jesus said, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Also, share with the people that God has placed all around you to help you. Don't keep it all to yourself. No man is an island. We have with us pastors, friends, families, counselors, neighbors. As recorded in Proverbs 17:17, the Bible says a brother is born in the time of adversity. Open up. Everybody around you can't be bad. There is somebody that God has put your help in their hands. If only you will open up. We should remember also that God has made us one another's angel. I am your angel. You are my angel. So, if you feel like talking to someone, please, you can call us on any of these numbers: 0818-598-2040. I'll say that again: 0818-598-2040 or 0905-910-8805. 0905 910-8805. Till next month's edition of Life on My Devotional, speak out of abuse and speak in to life. God bless you.